Now, I've explained that if you have created a work of authorship, your copyright rights spring to existence automatically without having to do anything else. But you can actually choose to take an additional step. And it's something I would strongly consider if you have a big copyrighted work, a movie, an entire book, the most important checklist or tool, or your full course that you offer. You can file for something called federal copyright protection in the United States and in many other countries. In the United States, with federal copyright protection, it only costs you about $50 to file, and it's a simple form that you can even do online. And what you're going to do is file with the Copyright Office the application. And if you get granted federal copyright protection, you get a few very important rights. First, you get the right to go to federal court. And in the United States, the federal courts are much better than regular state courts for intellectual property, or in this case, copyright protection. Two, you get to ask for attorney's fees. So if somebody is stealing your copyright or infringing your copyright, you are going to be able to sue to get coverage for your attorney's fees that you had to spend to bring this action. And finally, and most importantly, you get something called statutory damages. In regular copyright cases, if you don't have federal protection, you must prove your actual losses. But if you have a federal copyright registration, you get to sue for statutory damages, which are actually set out in the statute, which range from $500 to $30,000 per copy of each work of yours that somebody has infringed. And if you can demonstrate that that infringement was willful or intentional, that can be up to $100,000. Now, in the past, I've talked about how important it was to put that copyright notice, C in a circle, the year, and your business name. If you've got that on all of your copyrighted works, it makes it almost impossible for someone to prove they didn't know it belonged to you, which means that any copying that they have done is almost automatically going to be willful or intentional and could give you rights up to $100,000 for every time they've copied. Now, you may not think this happens, but it can, and it can add up pretty quickly. There have been a slew of cases where the music industry goes after regular people, teenagers, high school kids, college kids, grad students who have downloaded a bunch of their songs. And sometimes those penalties can be in the millions because they're getting $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 damages for each song that somebody downloaded and each time they downloaded them illegally. So if you've got something really valuable, a full work, a book, a record that you really want to protect, or your course, file for federal copyright protection. It's easy, it's inexpensive, and it will give you a lot of additional rights. This is Sharon from the Let's Get Down to Business Bootcamp and the Health and Technology Law Firm. Make sure you protect your IP every day.